नमस्कार, स्वागत है आपका 100 न्यूज़ में। मैं तुलिका पांडे एक बार फिर से आपके सामने हाजिर हूँ। भारतीय बाजार में आज महिंद्रा ने अपना सुप्रो प्रॉफिट एक्सेल लॉन्च किया है। सबसे पहले इस लॉन्च के बारे में हमें बताएं थोड़ा।
धन्यवाद। मैं बानेश्वर बैनर्जी, मैं महिंद्रा में सेल्स देखता हूँ, ऑटोमोटिव डिवीजन। एंड थैंक यू टू यू एंड योर चैनल for having us with us and you being there in our most important day of Supro Profit Truck Excel launch. So with this I can tell you that you talk about the category. I think we have now completed the entire category under the sub 2 ton category. We already had Supro ZX, Supro VX. Now we have launched the Supro XL, and we have ensured that in Supro XL we have ensured that the cargo size is increased to 8.2 feet. The dimensions is also made in a manner that customers can maximize the load carrying capacity and carrying different type of load, different type of application, be it e-commerce, be it FMCG, be it different personalized customized application, whether it is tipper, hopper, delivery vans, across we have ensured that the entire ecosystem is ready to be able to deliver to the personalized and customized need. When it comes to Supro Profit Truck Excel, there are certain things that we have ensured very critically. One is ensuring that it gives the best operating economics, the mileage, the best class leading range in terms of CNG 500 kilometers. We all know how queues are in the CNG petrol pump, and we don't want our customer wasting their time. Rather, they need to do more trips so that they are able to maximize profit. So this is the class leading range of 500 kilometers with 3 cylinders in CNG, 105 liter capacity plus a petrol tank of 5 liter. So this gives the best in the mileage category, which is 24.8 when it comes to CNG, and when it comes to diesel this is 23.6. So the kind of proposition along with this, which is comfort, safety, longer wheelbase, the suspension system, the noise, vibration that there is in the cabin, the kind of cushioning that we have provided for customer, the sliding windows to give that comfort to customer. I think in a nutshell, the best product in this category, and we have been seeing this after the launch of Supro Duo CNG. This is the only product in the sub 2 ton category to have grown while the industry has degrown. So I think it is a testimony that we have been listening to customer, and we are getting whatever we feel that customers is telling us in a very, very quick time. So I would like to thank my engineering product planning team for being able to come out with the right product with the best features at a very, very competitive price.
I heard something about the change, when you start the engine you can switch it between the CNG and
so the good thing is that normally when you look at any other product, any competitor product, you have to first start in petrol and then switch over to CNG. So our product can be started in any mode. This also helps in better fuel, so you are not wasting. You can start in CNG, you can start in petrol, depending on the requirement of the customer, and you can ensure that you get the best mileage which we are delivering.
Also, you just told something about the AC, and we are in the national capital and we don't know about anything about the weather, and when it's come to hot weather, the temperature go really high. So what are your plans about the AC implantation
so again, thank you for asking this question, and we are very happy to say that in coming months we are going to launch the entire AC range in our commercial portfolio, and you will hear from us soon. We already have AC in our pickup portfolio, and we are going to ensure the entire Max portfolio, which has the city range, which has the HD range. We are going to come out with the AC across the range.
Last year Supro Dual was launched, if I'm not wrong, and what is the vast difference between these two?
No, so I told you, so we are going to with this we have completed the entire range under the 2 ton category, which is we had launched the Supro Duo CNG. We have the Supro VX. Okay, along with that now we have launched the Supro XL. and Supro Excel Duo CNG. So this has a range of 500 kilometers.
This segment is completed now.
Yeah, this segment, so I cannot say that because again it depends on customer need, and we may keep adding products. Okay, but all I'm trying to tell you is that the Supro Duo that we had, it in that category of need of the customer, it had the class leading mileage. Okay, so it will have a range of 350 kilometers. This is going to have a range of 500 kilometers. So both are going to exist, and depending on the need of the customer, customer can choose either the Excel or the Supro Duo CNG, and Excel CNG or the Supro Duo CNG. So let me talk about the load capability. 8.2 feet deck size. So we have increased our deck length. As I told you, this was a need which was coming in. We have increased the deck size to 8.2 feet. We have a class leading 900 kg payload to carry in this vehicle. The suspension has been tweaked in a manner that the load can be carried at ease, yet the comfort, the convenience in the cabin is duly maintained. We have provided 8 leaf spring in the front and 6 leaf in the back. Also doing all this, we realized that we need to strengthen our chassis without adding load, so that we don't compromise on the load carrying capacity of the vehicle. So we have strengthened the chassis by 0.5 mm and ensured that the rigidity, the stability in any terrain, in any road condition, the Supro Excel is able to take it with ease. Now let me talk about the heart of the vehicle, which is the engine. We have a proven direct injection engine. Very important, अब Supro जो है 5 गियर के साथ आता है, which will help them drive terrain with ease, which will help drive and maximize the fuel efficiency, including taking the load that they want to take in terms of their turnaround time, which will be faster, so that it ensures that you are able to do more business in a shorter time and be able to add to the profit. We have ensured that we have provided the 13-inch tire to take the kind of load that the customer needs to take with the kind of terrain that he wants to drive, and it is going to be available both in diesel and the Duo CNG option. The torque, which is the most important thing of the vehicle apart from the power, is at 55 Nm for diesel and 60 Nm for CNG, which will help customer take on any terrain, climb flyover and pull load easily as desired by the customer. Now let me talk about the savings on this product. You can see this has a class leading mileage in its category. When it comes to diesel, the mileage is 23.6 km per liter. In CNG, it is 24.8 km per liter. But what is important to note in CNG Duo is that it is having the best range in the category of 500 km. This will give customer the peace of mind. This will give customer the assurance that he can do a faster turnaround time and doesn't have to wait in the fuel pump, where we all know in CNG there are long queues. So the 500 kilometer range will give that edge over the competition in terms of faster turnaround time and ultimately leading to better profits out of the vehicle. We are committed on ensuring that our customers who buys us reposes trust on us, and that is the reason we are providing a warranty of 3 years or 80,000 kilometers. We have ensured that the capability at our dealership in terms of being able to service the vehicle, in terms of able to quickly turn around. We all know that every day the turnaround time in servicing is very critical. Across the country we have more than 850 touch points to service the vehicle, and we have ensured training, capability building of all our service team to ensure that the turnaround time when it comes to service is the quickest. There is one more point to be noted when in the CNG Duo that I spoke about. This is the only vehicle in the category to have 3 tanks with 105 liter capacity of CNG and 5 liter of fuel tank, which is the gasoline tank, ensuring that what I spoke to you in my previous slide, the 500 kilometer range, which is the class leading range as far as the Supro Duo CNG is concerned. When it comes to comfort and convenience and design, I think when I unveil the vehicle, you will have a look at the vehicle, but just to tell you, there also we have reinforced, re-strengthened our proposition. It is a gold standard when it comes to design, when it comes to comfort. हमको सबको पता है कस्टमर इस गाड़ी में पूरा दिन चलता है, and it is utmost important that we are able to take care of his comfort in the vehicle. So you can see the kind of seats that we have provided, the adjustable height, the sliding window on the cabin is going to ensure that customer is driving the vehicle with utmost comfort when he is driving this vehicle. When it comes to design, we have the wraparound headlamps. The exterior design is very, very compelling. I am sure that when this vehicle goes out on road, it will make the head turn around. So that's what we feel, because for a customer, the design is also now we are seeing is one of the need which is coming in, that he is driving a stylish vehicle with the kind of progression जिस तरह से कस्टमर इस कैटेगरी में अपने लाइफ में निरंतर आगे बढ़ रहा है, और उनका एक कंपेलिंग नीड था कि हमको अगर कमर्शियल व्हीकल खरीदनी है तो हमको एक स्टाइलिश गाड़ी है. और आई थिंक दैट द काइंड ऑफ वर्क आवर डिजाइन टीम हैज डन टू एंश्योर दैट it will make the head turn around when it is on road. You can all see when I unveil the product and the digital cluster inside the vehicle. Let me talk about safety, and I spoke about it with a lot of pride. Whether it is a personal category, whether it is a commercial category, we are committed to the safety. We are committed to ensure that we have the best in standard safety when it comes for our vehicle, and you can see that the kind of things that we have done, and we keep doing this again and again, and you can see the anti-roll bar which has been provided, which will ensure stability of the vehicle, which will ensure that any kind of terrain with the load that customer will carry, the vehicle is completely stable as far as the provision of the anti-roll bar is concerned. The longer wheelbase, you see 2050 mm that is there, it will ensure that the vehicle is stable with all the load and in any terrain that it operates. The front nose design to provide that extra safety. When we do a comparison with our competitor, you can see that how we have added that little nose in the front to ensure that our driver and passenger who is there in the vehicle are safe always. The front we have provided disc brake, and rear we have a drum brake. All this put together makes Supro one of the most safest vehicle in in the category. These all also helps in maneuvering narrow lanes and kind of providing that comfort in terms of taking over any terrain with all these safety features. As I said, this Supro Excel is going to be available in diesel and it is going to be available in CNG Duo. And one good thing is that unlike any other, the Supro CNG Duo can be started in any mode. It can be started in a petrol mode, it can be started in a CNG mode, whereas others has to start in a petrol and then shift to CNG. So this also helps in saving a lot of fuel. Yeah. Now a quick comparison on what the diesel variant has to offer and what the CNG variant has to offer. 8.2 feet deck length, 900 kg payload when it comes to diesel, 23.6 kilometer per liter on the diesel, 13-inch tires, larger tires to give that extra stability, longer wheelbase, 5-speed gearbox, anti-roll bar, digital cluster and a tank capacity of 30 liter. On the CNG side, the deck length is same, the payload carrying is 750 kg, class leading mileage of 24.8, 13-inch tire, wheelbase is 2050, 5-speed, anti-roll bar, digital cluster, and I spoke about it, there is in this category the first to launch with a 3-tank which is 105 liter and a petrol tank capacity of 5 liter to give you the 500 kilometer range, which is again a class leading. Now let's compare this. First I want to compare the diesel versus the competitor, and you can see across all the parameters which is critical, important, जो कि सबसे important होती है कस्टमर को लोड कैरी करने में, माइलेज में, ऑपरेशंस में, उसके पावर में, टॉर्क में अगर आप देखें तो एवरीवेयर वी स्कोर green, which is quite substantially higher as compared to the competitor in the category. So we are at 26 horsepower as compared to a 20 horsepower. Our torque is 55 Newton meter as compared to 45 Newton meter. 5-speed gearbox, whereas competitor has 4-speed. 13-inch tire as compared to a 12-inch tire. The cargo size, I mentioned people want to carry more load, people want to carry more voluminous load. You can see our cargo size is way ahead as compared to our competitor. When it comes to payload carrying capacity, we have a 900 kg payload carrying capacity as compared to a 750 kg. A tank of DEF tank, which is important in all the BS6 vehicles. We have a 20 liter so that he doesn't have to refuel the DF tank again and again as compared to a 10.5 liter, and for his comfort and convenience a sliding window, whereas the competitor has a fixed window where you can't open the window, and the cabin becomes quite a place where it creates a lot of uncomfort during different seasons. Now let's look at the competition with when it comes to our CNG proposition, and you can see in CNG when it comes to the cargo size, when it comes to our payload carrying capacity, we are 125 kg more. Our cargo deck length is substantially larger as compared to our competitor. 3-tank CNG cylinder to give you that class leading range of 500 kilometers. Leaf spring, which is one of the most important and critical parameter in this category, to be able to help customer carry load with ease, take any terrain, including maintenance, which is an important factor for customers in this category, along with the front nose design, which makes the vehicle much safer as compared to its nearest competitor. So this is just a summarization slide, and let me just recap. You can see that across all the parameters. We are ensuring that we provide the excellent load capability, excellent performance in terms of mileage, suspension, safety, comfort, all this put together along with the kind of profit in terms of the maintenance, in terms of the DEF tank capacity, in terms of the mileage that we are providing in this category, which is going to be a class leading, ensuring the design and comfort, and all this along with the safety, which is our utmost important, that we are committed to provide to our customers. ये 3 कलर में अवेलेबल होने वाला है. One is the Regal Blue, which we will show you. This is going to be available in diamond white, and we are going to have this in a very, very attractive crimson red color as well. Now let me take the privilege to talk about the price. You can see with all this put together as a package, we are around 20,000 higher when it comes to the diesel variant, and when it comes to the CNG variant, we are priced at 32,000 higher than our Supro Duo CNG. So this is how the entire range is going to be available. The Supro starts at 6.4 lakhs. Then you will have a variant in Excel, which is going to be at 6.62 lakh. This is the diesel option for the customer. And when it comes to the Supro CNG Duo, you are going to have the starting price at 6.62 lakhs. And you are going to have the Excel Duo CNG starting at 6.94 lakhs. So this is going to complete the entire proposition when it comes to serving different needs, different categories across the different value chain, which is be it e-commerce, be it FMCG, be it customized, personalized application, which customer wants in terms of either a delivery van or a hopper or a tipper, and your applications like high tech, so on and so forth. So everything is going to be made available to customer in the sub 2 ton category. मैं पहले कमर्शियल की बात करूंगा, क्योंकि आज हम सब इकट्ठा हुए हैं कमर्शियल प्रोडक्ट के बारे में बात करने के लिए. आप जिस तरह से हमारा योगदान देखें पूरे इस ऑटोमोटिव इंडस्ट्री में, कमर्शियल कैटेगरी में, लेस देन 3.5 टन में हम लोग निरंतर 10 साल से मार्केट लीडर हैं. ओके, वी हैव अ मार्केट शेयर ऑफ क्लोज टू 63%. और ये टेस्टिमनी है कि हम इस पूरे कंट्री में जो लोग इस गाड़ी को यूज़ करते हैं, चलाते हैं, जिससे उनकी लाइफ में प्रॉस्पेरिटी होती है, वो अपने लाइफ में निरंतर आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. तो ये एक टेस्टिमनी है कि हम ये योगदान कर पा रहे हैं. और हम बहुत इसको humbleness की तरह लेते हैं, in the sense that we are really humbled that our customers is giving us so much of love, that we are able to kind of provide that kind of solution to make their life better, to make their life more richer, to make their journey better when it comes to them and their next generation. So there are many people that we interact, जिनसे हम जो ये बोलते हैं कि आज हम अपने बच्चों को एक अच्छी शिक्षा दे पा रहे हैं, हम अपने जो हमारे रिलेटिव्स हैं उसमें हमारा काफ़ी रिस्पेक्ट होता है, सोसाइटी में हमारी काफ़ी रिस्पेक्ट होती है जब लोग देखते हैं कि हमने 1 गाड़ी खरीदी, 2 गाड़ी खरीदी, 3 गाड़ी खरीदी. कितने कस्टमर हैं हमारे जिनके पास 10-10 गाड़ियाँ हैं, 15-15 गाड़ियाँ हैं, जो 1 गाड़ी से चालू किया था. तो मुझे लगता है कि ये एक, भले ही हम गाड़ी बेचते हैं, बट हमें ये बहुत गर्व महसूस होता है जब हम ये इन कस्टमरों से मिलते हैं और इन कस्टमरों का लाइफ चेंजिंग स्टोरी हमारे पास आता है. तो आई थिंक वी आर एबल टू ग्रो द इंडस्ट्री, वी आर एबल टू ऐड वैल्यू टू आवर कस्टमर्स लाइफ, ओके, इन टर्म्स ऑफ growing them from where they started to where they have reached. That is one part of the story. The other part of the story is that everybody is mindful of ensuring while we sell vehicle, what is our carbon footprint, what is our carbon emission. ठीक है, उसमें भी हम निरंतर, अगर आप देखें हमारा क्लास लीडिंग माइलेज, क्लास लीडिंग पेलोड कैरिंग कैपेसिटी ये दर्शाता है कि कस्टमर जो है कम से कम एमिशन से गाड़ी को चला सके, बिकॉज हमारा इस प्लैनेट और हमारे नेक्स्ट जनरेशन के लिए ये एक कमिटमेंट है, प्रॉमिस है कि जब हम जाएं हम एक बेहतर एनवायरनमेंट, एक बेहतर वो छोड़ के जाएं। तो निरंतर आप देख सकते हैं जो हमने CNG डुओ लॉन्च किया, विच इज़ एन ऑल्टरनेटिव फ्यूल, हमारे सब 2 टन कैटेगरी में हम इलेक्ट्रिक में भी काम कर रहे हैं। तो ये सारी चीज़ें हमारी कमिटमेंट है कि हम एक बेहतर एनवायरनमेंट और एक बेहतर प्रोपोजिशन हमारे कस्टमर के लिए निरंतर बनाएं। इस तरह से हमें लगता है कि हम ऑटोमोटिव में, ऑटोमोटिव इंडस्ट्री में महिंद्रा जो है निरंतर ये प्रयास कर रहा है। आई होप आई हैव बीन एबल टू आंसर योर क्वेश्चन।
हाय सर, मत्सर अग्रवाल फ्रॉम 91 ट्रक्स। मेरा आपसे 2 सवाल है। पहला सवाल मेरा आपसे ये है कि अगर इसमें आप DEF टैंक हटा देते तो उससे जो यूजर है उसकी कॉस्ट ऑफ रनिंग पे अफेक्ट करता नहीं करता, एक वो क्वेश्चन है। सेकंड में क्वेश्चन ये है कि आपने इसमें दिखाई है कि 500 किलोमीटर की रेंज मिल रही है फॉर द CNG वेरिएंट, तो वो विद पेलोड है विदाउट पेलोड है सर? आपका
विद, जो भी हम आपको दिखाते हैं वो विद पेलोड है। माइलेज भी दिखा रहे हैं विद पेलोड है, रेंज भी दिखा रहे हैं विद पेलोड है। और आपका जो पहला सवाल है DEF वाला, देखिए एक टेक्नोलॉजी है, एक हमें एमिशन को मीट करना होता है। जो हमारे एमिशन के नॉर्म्स है, कार्बन के फुटप्रिंट है, CO2 है, NOx है, ये सब को मीट करने के लिए DEF टैंक को हमको देना पड़ता है डीजल, ठीक है। पेट्रोल में इसकी जरूरत नहीं होती है। हम सिर्फ, आप ये देखें हम क्या करने जा रहे हैं, हम ये करने जा रहे हैं कि जो DEF टैंक है उसका हमने कैपेसिटी बढ़ाया और हमने लोड, आप देख सकते हैं पे लोड, हमने चेसिस की थिकनेस बढ़ाई, हमने एंटी रोल बार ऐड किया, हमने वो सारी चीजें करी जिससे हम इस गाड़ी को और बेहतर कर सकते हैं, बट पे लोड में हमने कम नहीं किया। तो ये एक इंजीनियरिंग मार्वल है इन टर्म्स ऑफ आवर इंजीनियरिंग टीम हु इज वर्किंग एट द बैकग्राउंड टू री-इंजीनियर द प्रोडक्ट to ensure that customer is able to get everything but without compromising in any of the value proposition including pricing। तो DEF टैंक में भी हमने क्या किया, हमने ज़्यादा टाइम दे दिया ताकि कस्टमर को बार बार ये भराना ना पड़े। और क्या है कि कस्टमर कभी भूल भी जाता है, ठीक है, वो निरंतर अपने प्रयास में लगा रहता है, दिनचर्या के उसमें लगा रहता है तो भूल जाता है। तो हमने जो ये DEF टैंक प्रोवाइड किया, प्लस इसमें क्लस्टर में इसके अलर्ट भी आते हैं, ठीक है। बट DEF टैंक आज की डेट में डीजल में वो एमिशन मीट करने के लिए हमको ये DEF देना ही पड़ेगा।
तो क्योंकि कंपटीशन में 1-2 है जो विदाउट DEF टैंक प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं सेम डीजल के अंदर, तो आपको लगता है कि वो एक फर्स्ट मूवर एडवांटेज उनको मिल गया है एज कंपेयर टू सुप्रो?
नहीं, देखिए क्या है कि व्हाट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंटली इज दैट व्हाट इज द टेक्नोलॉजी, ओके, व्हाट इज द टेक्नोलॉजी। Not that I know that any manufacturer in diesel is not having a DEF। मेरे पास ये इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है, बट मैं कॉम्पिटिटर के बारे में बात नहीं करूँगा यहाँ पे। डीजल में सबके पास DEF है, ओके। टेक्नोलॉजी डीजल का जो है DEF टैंक प्रोवाइड होता है इस कैटेगरी में। बट कहने का मतलब ये है कि हमको देखना है कि कस्टमर को इसके कारण इनकन्वीनियंस ना हो। तो हम वो सब कर रहे हैं टू मीट द एमिशन नॉर्म, टू एंश्योर दैट कस्टमर इज not getting inconvenient in terms of even if he has to fill DEF, okay। Is there a DEF tank in any of the इन द लेस देन 2 टन कैटेगरी? तो डीजल में बिकॉज क्या होता है ना, एक टेम्परेचर मीट करना पड़ता है, वो उसका टेक्नोलॉजी जो है डिफरेंट होता है। SCR टेक्नोलॉजी में वी यूज द DEF, ओके। नॉन SCR टेक्नोलॉजी में आपको DEF नहीं चाहिए होता है, बिकॉज वो जो इंजन का और जो टेम्परेचर क्रिएट होता है उसी में एमिशन मीट हो जाता है। तो लेस देन 2 टन कैटेगरी में क्योंकि इंजन के सिलेंडर्स भी कम होते हैं तो वो लाना पड़ता है, करेक्ट? हाँ,
Hi, this is Divya.
yeah,
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good
Very
afternoon.
nice and comprehensive presentation.
thank you।
So my question is on the government policy which they are coming up with AC cabins for the drivers for the trucks. So how Mahindra is working on that front?
Very good question and thank you for asking this question। I get so many media people to to tell you and announce very openly that we are getting in this category, we will get it. But in our 2 to 3.5 ton in February, we are launching AC across all our pickup categories. We will be launching it in our Max range that we had launched again. We had launched along with you in Delhi, the Max range, and I was here to launch that. So all our Max range, which is the city range, and all our HD range is going to get the AC. But just for your information, we already have AC in our pickup. One of the variant comes with the AC. Even in the smaller category also we have AC. So we are going to again look at this category. We are again going to take the input, and if required, we have the capability and everything to launch AC in the less than 2 ton category as well.
Thank you.
तो ये थे मिस्टर बैनर्जी जिन्होंने हमें बताया इस लॉन्च के बारे में। 100 न्यूज़ की रिपोर्ट।